Okay, so for week 3, spring 2022 anime, the shows continue. I'll talk about them. Pretty cool drama, pretty cool romance, and cute moments. So yeah, let's get into it. So Spy Family, episode 4. So yeah, very funny episode again. So yeah, a lot of stuff happened. This is kind of like the interview time. So will Anya get accepted into the school? Well, they have to pass an interview. And just like the whole family just feel them being tested the minute they enter the school. People are just watching them. The headmaster wants to know if they're elegant or not. So yeah, Lloyd is like pretty skilled though, so he got like backup plans after backup plans. There was like some kid that fell into like the sewer. He rescued him, but their clothes got dirty, so he had like spare clothes. And then there's a bunch of animals that attack, and then we see Yor just like stunning the big cows, knocking it out. And yeah, just like everything is cool. The thing is, during the actual interview, they go through a bunch of trials, but like the one of the interview dudes, he's like really bitter, so he's like, "Oh shit, you remarried? Anya, who do you like better, your old mom or your new mom?" And Anya gets kind of sad because yeah, she's remembering her old family. So yeah, she's like an orphan. So yeah, she got that sad backstory. And now we see Lloyd. He actually gets mad, so he compromises the mission because of his own emotional attachment to his family. And then he kind of like punches the table, and he's like, "Okay, if you're gonna treat us like this, I don't think we want to be in this school in the first place." So he jeopardizes the mission. He has never done this before, but his family, yeah, we see Anya. She wants to be together forever, so she doesn't want to fail this. So yeah, they're kind of like waiting. So apparently, like we don't get confirmation. Did they fail the interview? Did they not? Apparently they didn't, because we see the headmaster got their back. So we get into a cliffhanger here. Will they get accepted into the school? Well, it's kind of pretty obvious since you see it in the OP and everything. So yeah, Anya will definitely get into the school. So I guess we'll just wait next episode, see what happens. But yeah, pretty cute episode, very funny. Love all the facial expressions and humor. So yeah, very solid. And now for Aharen-san, episode 4, Aharen-san wa Hakarenai. So yeah, a bunch of skits here, pretty funny again. We see the same kind of characters. So first one, they play Pokemon Go, or like this kind of rip off of it. So yeah, Aharen challenges Raido. Raido got this like big ass like Charizard Pokemon, and Aharen got this like cute like kind of bunny dude. Yeah, Raido gets like outclassed so easily. So the bunny dude kind of got a skill that makes their HP drain to 1, and then he has like the speed to get a counterattack in, so Aharen just like one shots Raido's Pokemon. And it's kind of a reoccurring theme, just like Aharen is so skilled at gaming, and Raido's kind of pretty bad, so he just gets wrecked a lot. So yeah, that was funny. After that, they go to the arcade. We see that little girl actually, a few episodes ago, that was like pretty annoying, kind of like the tsundere angry character. So yeah, she's trying to like go into a crane game, get a present for the man she likes. The thing is, she only has 500 yen, so she only has 5 attempts, and like she keeps trying and trying. She fails 4 times. It was like too hard, and then Aharen comes through, and then she kind of flexes on her and gets like a whole bunch of toys. So yeah, the little girl gets like pretty jealous and angry, but then Aharen kind of like moved one of the toys to the end, so you just gotta poke it with the crane and it'll fall down. So yeah, she kind of helped her, and then I guess that was kind of cute. So yeah, that girl's pretty annoying, but yeah, I guess we'll see more of her in the future. Also, there was another funny skit. Raido gets fat. So yeah, this kind of like came out of nowhere. Aharen wants to kind of like give him a diet. The thing is, he just like exercises and burns that off, so that kind of goes nowhere. Also, at the end, they kind of study together because yeah, they got exams coming up. And Aharen hugs Raido because Raido actually thanked her for helping him. And then she's like, "Okay, I'm glad I was useful to you." And then she hugs him, which was like, yeah, pretty cute. The romance is so strong here. So it's just like very wholesome and nice. So yeah, very solid episode again. And now for Kaguya-sama, season 3, ultra romantic, episode 4. So yeah, we got some stuff. The first one is Ishigami. We realized that he does have a crush on Tsubame. So she's like the senpai from the cheer squad. And then yeah, she's like really happy, hyper, cheerful, helpful. And yeah, so Ishigami has a big crush on her. So Kaguya kind of like wants him to like better himself in order to like be like the man that she wants. So yeah, the first thing he has to do is kind of like study, get his grades up, which he kind of does, but it was all for nothing because yeah, his grades didn't improve that much. We also see the announcer saying that was a lie every time, because each person has their own like motivation to do well in the exams. So in the end, we see Miyuki and Ino get the top of their grades. So yeah, Ishigami and Kaguya get the loss here. Also at the end, we get a sleepover at Kaguya's house. It's just Chika and Kaguya. So Yeah, that's pretty random and funny. But yeah, besides that, nothing much happened. So yeah, pretty solid skits. And now for Summertime Render, episode 3. Pretty solid. I love like kind of the suspense, mystery, the story unfolding. So we're kind of making more headway to solve the case. The main character Shinpei is kind of doing things, investigating, so he kind of like knows what happens in the past. So he's like, okay, I gotta like save the people from dying. He also visits the house of the rescued girl. That was kind of mysterious. And yeah, she already turned into a shadow. So he was almost about to be killed over there, but we see like one of the neighbors help him. So yeah, the shadows are already here. Like the little girl and her family are kind of like the first victims, I guess. So yeah, that's pretty scary. They also try to look for the detective girl with the big titties and black suit wearing glasses because she seems to be important, but they can't really find her yet. Also, we get a new character who's like the dude who was like the son of the police guy, and he kind of like tries to help them as well. Thing is, it's kind of suspicious because we don't know like who to trust. So even the main character says this, so we don't know if he's like good or not. Thing is, he's probably good. That's probably a red herring. So just like the whole theme, it's like you can't really trust anyone. Yeah, very Among Us. But yeah, after that, we kind of reach a festival. So yeah, they have like the summertime festival. There's like fireworks and stuff. And then the main character actually sees Ushio outside of the fireworks. So yeah, is she a ghost or something? Is she not really dead? So yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, more stuff's happening. You know, it's gonna be a long season, so we just gotta like wait and see as the story unfolds. All right, and now for Machikado Mazoku season 2, episode 4. So yeah, Shamiko becomes a waitress in this episode in this like kind of demon cafe, which was pretty cute. So yeah, that was like very solid. She finally gets like food to eat. The food's really good and she gets like paid. The issue is it's kind of distracting her from like her mission of rescuing her dad and finding like clues for Momo's sister. So yeah, we finally realized that like if you eat too much of this food, you kind of get memory loss and drowsiness. So Shamiko's kind of in a daze the past few days. So yeah, Momo kind of like invades the cafe to try to help her rescue her. And then they realize like, yeah, this was unintentional. So like no one ever ate this much food. So they didn't really know the after effects. So then, yeah, we meet some cool characters in the restaurant, but besides that, yeah, nothing really happens. So yeah, just like another cute episode. And maybe these new characters will probably play a part in the future. And now for Shield Hero, season 2, episode 4. So yeah, we continue the turtle arc where the turtle's not really dead, so they gotta like kind of kill it somehow. Nothing really amazing happened, just like generic isekai stuff. They see some casualties, they help them out. A lot of dead bodies as they kind of like wrap up everything. And then we see Ose, she finally remembers like how to defeat the turtle, which is pretty obvious, but yeah, you gotta like stab its heart. But to do that, you have to actually like go inside of the turtle. So yeah, they find a way to like go inside of the turtle. The thing is that they meet these 3 like suspicious dudes inside, and are kind of like the 3 characters that were isekai'd from a different world. So it was Glass and like the dude with the sight, and then their girl with magic. Yeah, these 3 like kind of strong final boss characters are just out here randomly. I feel like they're gonna be like friends instead of enemies because that's like how the anime goes. You like defeated them last season, and now they'll probably like be a little weaker but also help you out. So yeah, I guess we'll see what's gonna happen. So I thought that was interesting. So there's probably gonna be some exposition dump next episode. So yeah, look out for that. All right, and now for Birdie Wing, episode 3. Pretty solid episode. I really love the golf, the story between everyone. So very cool, very dramatic. Also, like I love kind of like what they're setting up here. So we see Aoi actually like kind of tied with Eve on the hole. The thing is, it should have been her victory, but then someone pointed a laser pointer at her eye. So damn, Eve's team is actually playing dirty. But Aoi doesn't complain or anything, so she's like, oh yeah, that was my mistake, I just missed. So damn, that sucks. But yeah, we see like they're kind of have their own like promise still. So Aoi and Eve promise to like play a game together, play one more round. And that's gonna happen on the next day at like 5 a.m. So yeah, I guess they plan to do that. The thing is, Eve has prior arrangements where she has to like go inside this underground golf course, which was like this big ass like golf stadium underground where like people bet. She's playing against like this snake lady, so I love like kind of the golf waifus we have here. Like apparently golf is like really serious out here in this universe where people are just like gambling OD on it. But yeah, so it's Eve versus the snake lady. The snake lady kind of has a gimmick where she has like poison inside of her skin where like the scent kind of throws you off. So yeah, Eve calls her out on it on like the final hole and she actually beats her. So yeah, Eve wins. The thing is like they kind of have like a few hours left to join Aoi. So yeah, Eve asks the snake lady to kind of like drive her straight to Aoi to the golf stadium, but she comes a little too late. Aoi calls her a liar, leaves the golf ball with the liar on it, and Aoi goes on her plane. And then we see Eve actually seeing her plane like launch, so Eve kind of like throws golf pitches at it. We see Aoi just crying, calling her a liar. But I mean, it's probably not a big deal. They'll probably meet up later and, play their game. And I think we see in the preview of next episode, there's like a VR golf thing. So maybe they do that. So yeah, I do love the drama here, love the characters, and love the golf waifus. So yeah, I'm gonna keep watching. All right, now for Deaimon, episode 4. So this episode is kind of interesting because we meet like this character that was like cross-dressing. So he's like one of the employees. There was kind of like this big misunderstanding, but like we see the main character and the girl Itsuka kind of like help him out, and they both like kind of understand him and everything. So yeah, everything's resolved, and then yeah, we just see that like he gets more confidence dressing up as a girl. So yeah, I guess that's fine. We get like this like kind of pseudo trans character. So yeah, this anime has like a lot of themes of identity and like finding a place to belong. Characters have their own kind of problems they're dealing with. So yeah, it's a pretty solid theme. I love like the emotional feels and the story they're telling. All right, and now for Love After World Domination. Damn, this episode went crazy. Where Red Gelato like pretends to fight with the Reaper Princess. The thing is, like, she actually sees like Fudo on like a pseudo date with the pink girl. I think her name is Haru, so she gets like so jealous that instead of fake fighting, she actually like hits him for real. And then it's kind of like a misunderstanding, but then like she realizes that Fudo would not cheat on her. The thing is, she just like hates herself for like being jealous, so she thinks that like falling in love has made her weak, made her too kind of like unstable and like so emotional. So yeah, Fudo says you're not weak, that's just normal, and then they kind of make up and then they talk. So yeah, that was cute. They end up holding hands. The thing is, Pink Gelato was there. She actually overhears their whole conversation because she suspected something was up with Fudo. So yeah, that was like crazy because if she like kind of like snitches on him, Fudo's about to be like kicked out of the hero organization. So yeah, she kind of has blackmail on them. And then we realized that she actually like likes Fudo too. So that was like kind of the reason. But yeah, she doesn't really snitch out on him. And she actually wants to talk to Decimi. So we see them kind of paranoid, but then, yeah, the Pink Gelato, she fights with Decimi. And then, yeah, Decimi's so much stronger, but then they kind of, like, Haru loves Fudo. So, like, the whole reason she became a hero was to, like, become close to Fudo, get stronger. The thing is, we see that, like, Decimi also inspired Haru to be a hero. Because she kind of saved her after, like, she was about to be mugged by some dudes in an alley. So, yeah, Decimi told Haru to get strong, like, a bunch of years ago. And now, like, it's kind of like both of her idols are now, like, in a relationship together. So I guess she, like, kind of accepts it. So, yeah, I think it's cool that another character, like, knows the deal because it adds more layers to the story, adds more, like, kind of cool characters. And, yeah, just, like, a lot more spiciness. So, yeah, she's rooting for them. The thing is, like, if they ever break up or anything, she's gonna be there to swoop him up. So, yeah, she's still got feelings for Fudo. But, damn, it was so cute. I love, like, kind of the drama, storytelling, the relationship. It just feels so good. The character designs are nice. So yeah, just like another solid romance episode. All right, and now for Shikimori is Not a Cutie, episode 4. So another standard episode. We kind of see like backstory, which is okay, where Shikimori and one of the girls, the athletic girl with the spiky black hair, we see that they like kind of like had a rivalry before they became friends, where they were like playing basketball and then like they're trying to show each other off. After that, they kind of plan to do more summer things, like go to the beach, get swimsuits and everything. So yeah, that was cute. So yeah, just another cute episode. We see some backstories and the characters just hanging out. Okay, so for a couple of Cuckoos, episode 2. So yeah, this anime's not half bad, pretty decent. Like we just see the two characters that were supposed to get engaged to each other visit each other's houses. So yeah, the dude Nagi, he wants to kind of break off the relationship because he has like a crush on a different girl. The thing is that girl doesn't even know he exists. And then Erica also wants to break off the engagement because she's like, oh, being engaged, being married at this young age is pretty outdated. So yeah, they both have mutual agreements on breaking up the relationship. The thing is, both sides of the parents are actually like really nice and wholesome. So we see they go to Nagi's restaurant where like Nagi's parents are there, just like spoiling Erica. So they're like, oh shit, you're so cute. Let's like give you all this food. Like, how are you? Are you taking care of yourself? And then Erica gets so emotional, she kind of runs away because she doesn't know how to deal with it. Where she's like, oh shit, my actual like blood parents like actually love me and everything. So yeah, that was like pretty solid emotional moment. After that, they go to Erica's house, the two of them, and then we kind of see that they're gonna live with each other so for a few weeks. So yeah, the anime is like pretty trash, but there's some standard like emotional romance moments. So yeah, I'm gonna keep watching for now. And yeah, that seems to be it for this week. The animes are solid, very entertaining. Thank you for watching. Let me know what shows you like this season. And yeah, I'm excited for more like suspenseful, cool action moments and some good waifus.